What's going on, everyone? It's TV, and we're back in Mining Simulator 2, and we have a new update for the Crystal Cavern, plus a bunch of new stuff. I'm going to show you everything shortly. I did get everything except for the new secret pet, okay? So I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this update. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So first thing I'm going to show you is not Crystal Caverns, because, yeah, we will show you that. What I want to show you is something that I didn't see right away, and that is if you turn around from, the respawn, so if you go surface, if you turn around directly behind you, you're going to see this little arch, and it's a new zone, and you do require it's like 1 million blocks to be able to enter this. So if you're new to the game, you do need to have 1 million blocks destroyed. And then what you can do is you can come in here, and you're going to notice I think this is going to be like a new zone. I think we're going to go to the moon soon, kind of like the original mining sim. You can go to the moon, and instead over here, you've got gem enchants. That's right, gem enchants. So you can spend your gems on these. And what's pretty cool about this, so like the first one obviously is going to increase your hatch speed by 20%. I think it's like way faster now. It also stacks, I believe, with your current, game pass if you have a game pass. There's also companionship 2, which increases the max amount of pets you can have by 2, which is pretty nice. It's only 2 levels there. You definitely need that, especially if you're, free to play. And then pet storage, I didn't really need this because I have all the other ones, but it does increase by quite a bit here. And the Midas touch is pretty nice because it does increase the value of items you sell by 20%. And then cheap rebirths. This is the one that was really big for me because this reduced the cost overall, rebirths. And when I did this, by the way, it halved the cost of my rebirths. So for a while there, before I did this, it was like 20 billion per rebirth, and then it dropped to like 10 billion after I did all this. It's pretty nice, and it does say it's reduced required rebirth by 50%, so that makes sense. And then this one was probably the one that is the most valuable if you're a rebirth, and even over this is the permanent layers because you don't have to keep digging or dropping. Now, a lot of players are doing the whole teleport glitch to be able to get down to the bottom levels. I'll show you that in a little bit, but it's not really helpful compared to this. This is way better. This is way better. So you can see right here, I'm actually at 353 rebirths. I've been grinding quite a bit. I'm still working my way up to the leaderboard. The leaderboard, man, they're so far ahead. They're like 700, I think, over 700. They're probably gonna be 800 pretty soon here. So it's gonna take me forever to catch up to these guys. Basically, they're just nonstop grinding. Some of them might even be macroing. I don't know, but it's really hard to keep up. The other thing I just want to show you here, I've been grinding on the forge, the fire gem things, whatever they're called, firestones. I don't even remember what they're called, but I've been storing those up because pretty soon I'm gonna be able to get some more shinies. Now, as far as the new egg, I will show you that inside of the Crystal Cavern. So if you come over here, I've got the new area. I'm going to go in here, and you can see it gives you a gem chest. See, it's 29 Robux. I can show you how much I get real quick. I'll just go and refresh that. It's cheap. So I just got, look like 350. I think it was like 350. I'm not sure. And where's my egg? There it is. So inside the egg, you have the common dog thing here. It looks like a bear. So you get all these. I pretty much skipped all these because I have auto delete on, but we have these unicorns. We got these like cube guys, and then we have the luminous thing. Let me show you what that looks like. So the luminous, I also did hatch the secret pet, by the way, from the previous zone. I got the Omega 1. It's pretty good. So this is maxed out right. It is 1,000 block damage. You got 973, almost 1,000 coin multiplier. You also have some decent speed, 112 on speed. Now, luminous is just as good, almost just as good. Not quite though, and that's 1,000 damage. You got the 832 multiplier on money and 100. So I will be shining this soon. It's just not worth doing yet because if you look at it, like, I need a lot more of these crystal cuboids, shinies. I need to make more shinies of that because, like, if I were to shiny this, then I'm going to lose all that production. Look at all the production that I have. So I don't want to shiny it quite yet, but if I do shiny it, it's going to be way better. It's definitely going to be better than my secret pet here. Let me lock this, in fact. Go ahead and lock these. Okay. I do have the Infernal Revenant. This is the new Robux pet. I didn't really think it was all that good, but I mean, it is one of my top 7. It's not as good as the King Hydra shiny. You can see the difference here. I think it wasn't that. It was this, I believe. Yeah. So from a damage perspective, the shiny Hydra, it's got more damage than the Infernal Revenant, but you'll notice one thing. Look at the money and the time. So the money is a bit more. So it's 645. The time's not as good, but the 645 money, since I'm rebirthing, I wanted that multiplier because obviously it's going to help me quite a bit. I don't really need the damage anymore because we're blowing through the 10,000 damage blocks or HP blocks. So I don't really need that, but I'm going to continue to upgrade these. So this one's going to drop off next. I'm going to keep making crystal cuboids, and ultimately, if I can keep making those, I can have a full team of shiny versions of those. So I'll work on those later. As far as my equipment stuff, obviously I have like the Robux items here. You have to, by the way, a lot of players are like, Evie, you're pay to win. Yeah, you know what? Look at all the other content creators that are pay to win. Okay, I have to keep up. This is the only way you can keep up. If you're free to play, good luck. You're not going to be able to keep up. So I also have the Mega Nuke. I don't really use that a whole lot. I know a lot of players do. It's too slow for me. I'm rebirthing pretty quickly right now. And then I have a bunch of crates I haven't really opened. And there's that. So let me see what else I can show you. Oh, right. Yeah. This whole teleport thing. I don't really like doing it. I don't think it really helps a whole lot. But if you do need it, shout out to Zombie for showing me. You just have to go to shift lock here, switch to teleport, do that, and then you can teleport out. And that's how a lot of players are getting out. And they're just farming, like, you know, these types of blocks that way. It is helpful. I don't do it a whole lot, you know, because I don't really need to. When you're at this stage in the game where you're just making so much, you don't really need to focus on these, like, special blocks like the mithril and, you know, like the chromites and such. You can, but it's so time consuming. What I do, my technique that I've been doing for rapid rebirths, I've been coming over here. I do, like, basically just a corner. And what I try to do is I try to get down as fast as I can to the 10,000 damage or HP blocks. So it's not that far down. You just kind of go down. It's like maybe like, I think it's like 100 blocks or so, maybe more. I don't really keep track. So I go down, and right now I need about 4.7 million blocks before I can rebirth. Okay, so about right here. And what I do is I usually kind of just branch this out so that when I fall down, I can get quickly to these blocks. So I just kind of circle around. I set up my staging area, and it's better to be on a private server if you can without other players, or otherwise you're going to keep collapsing. Your mind's going to keep collapsing if you have multiple players on it. So this is my second VIP server. And so what I do is I just kind of go from here. And then what you could do is if you're on computer, like desktop, hold down the mouse and then hit escape. This is an old school, you know, if you've been playing Roblox for a while, you already know this, but hit escape. And then now you can let go of your mouse and walk away. So you can do other things if you wanted to. If you wanted to keep this going in the background while you did some other things on your computer, just, you know, alt tab to another like screen, and you can use your mouse, and it's going to keep going. Now, as far as rebirth goes, you can see I've got 372 billion right now. I'm going to go and rebirth for you. I have a lot of money. I was going to hatch, but it's okay. I don't need to. So I'm at I think I'm going to go to like 4.8 million blocks on the left there. You can see it's going up in my backpack, and then I'm going to hit sell, and then I'm going to instantly rebirth here. It's 85 million. I didn't need to do that, obviously, but that's how far I go down. I already had plenty for it. And you just go back down through the portal because I have that upgrade. I drop down, get to the purple block area, and find another area to go down on. And then I just go escape, and it's just, I let it auto farm like this. And I have multiple monitors. I've got 4 monitors on my setup. So pretty much what I do is I just alt tab to a different screen, and then I can work on other stuff. I could browse the internet. I can watch YouTube videos. I can do whatever I want while this is going. And then I come back at about 4 points. Like I said, 4.7, 4.8 is good. It's a good measurement. And you know, obviously the more damage you have, the faster you're going to go through like those special blocks. I would say don't bother like digging way deep if you're in a rebirth like grind. Don't go too far down, because the further down you go, the longer it takes for you to start mining blocks. You don't want to be falling forever. Like I've seen a lot of players are like, they just keep falling straight down, and you don't really want to do that. I have tested a couple different methods for faster breaking, like doing multiple blocks like this, and it feels like it's faster, but I don't think it is. It does feel like it's a little faster, but all right, we're almost to 4.8. You know, for you at this level, if you don't have as good of pets or that many, if like you're free to play or something, it might take a little longer for you. But this loop kind of works pretty well. Like I just keep doing this over and over and over, and I did like I think I did like 300 in a day, 300 rebirths. So just drop back down, run around to another corner, and just go straight down there. As far as next steps, you can see on the bottom right, they have trading coming soon. So what I would recommend is if you get to a point where you're kind of stuck in the game, you're not really making any progress, you could either grind for the secret pet, like, you know, maybe raise like a trillion or something, AFK hatch, or what I would do is start grinding for your indexes, so you can complete those indexes for those gems, because that's a really fast way to get those gems. You can also get a gem chest, and obviously inside the crystal area. Now, if you're new to the game, new, you should be having someone break through the depths for you. So like, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm working on a free-to-play alt right now, because a lot of players, you know, complain about me being pay to win. And so I'm actually grinding in parallel to this game, or this account. I'm grinding a free-to-play account as well. It already has, I think it's got like 3 million coins right now on it. It's making pretty good progress. I'm going to max out on stuff pretty soon here. And I just started like an hour ago. But the way to go is to have someone grind or make a hole through the middle area. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Go ahead and do that real quick. So have them go to the surface and have them break a hole through the center here. And that way you can get down to all the different chests. And like the first chest I think gave me like 5,000. Also, make sure you use the codes. Check out the Rumble Studios Twitter. They have like 3 codes, I believe, public currently. They might have more, like off their Discord and such. I use 3 of them. They give you like a free egg. They also give you like a ton of money. I think I got like 5,000 coins off of that first code. But just have someone do this and grind straight all the way, all the way down so you can collect the chest. The only downside is I believe it wasn't this one, because there's this coin chest here. So grab that. I get 86 million from it. It's not much. But if I go to surface, I'm going to show you something over here. here, I believe it was Underworld chest. I think it was Underworld chest. It required you to have 150,000 blocks, I believe, or was it 20,000? I think it was 150,000. I think it was 150,000. No, I think it's 20,000. Anyway, there's a block requirement, so you can't just go straight down with a brand new account and go straight to this chest. You do have a block requirement to be able to do that. And then I believe it was Crystal Cavern that requires 150,000 blocks. So if you're new to the game, you do need to get those blocks. So my new goal is right now, I really need to just grind pets at this point. So what I'm probably gonna do is after this video, I'm gonna just continue to grind my currency here. I'm gonna probably raise about 1 trillion again and just AFK farm for a while and see if I can get some more luminous, or at least if I could just get more of these cuboids. That would be pretty sweet because these cuboids shiny are really good. Look at this, 1.12 thousand. They're actually, in my opinion, better than these, except for the coins. So the coin multipliers are better for the luminous, but these are really good compared to these, right? So yeah, still on this coins, but like even this one, and if I can have a full team of cuboids and then make this shiny, I should be in good shape, especially for rebirths. It's going to be so much easier to rebirth because I won't need that many blocks. But at this stage, you can see how much it's costing me to rebirth. Look at this. It's costing me 85 billion right now, and my next rebirth coin multiplier is 3,500. It's insane. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get to like 500 this weekend, 500 rebirths, and then I'll just continue to chase that leaderboard because they're going pretty quick. They're going as fast as I am, so it's going to be pretty rough. But you almost have to like no life this game for like a full day to really catch up, which is doable. It is doable. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know what you think of this update in the comments below. Hopefully they'll give us some more content because just one stage is not enough for a full week of having to wait for the next update. In my opinion, I kind of want another layer, or just like, even if they just gave us like heavier blocks, like 7,000 to 10,000 like this is kind of lame. I would have liked like maybe 15,000, HP blocks or something. Just something to fill up my inventory faster. But until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next vid. Peace.